Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Peyton. This is my corner of the internet, and this is a little day in my life. I am currently almost 31 weeks pregnant, and today we have like a lot of pregnancy related things to do. We have a lot of just like home related things, so I figured I'd just take you along on the way. This is kind of like a little I don't know, we'll just see how it goes basically. But it is currently 6:45 because for some reason, even on the days that I don't work, because if you don't know, it is Wednesday, July 1st. I don't work on Wednesdays. My dental schedule, I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday mornings. So every Wednesday I have the day off. Sorry, let's check my sleep score. Yes, so despite the fact that I had today off, at 6 o'clock my body woke me up. So I got a 66 sleep score and my readiness is at a 55. The third trimester of pregnancy has been kicking my butt, but maybe we'll get a nap in today, fingers crossed. I don't know if we'll have time for that though. So I got up, and I'm staying up because I want to read my book. I started Fourth Wing yesterday, and I'm hooked. It is giving like fantasy dystopian 2010s in the best way. Like, it kind of reminds me of Divergent, and I'm loving it. But I have two things that I need to do before I can really get into that. The first is, obviously it's the first of the month, so I'm going through and I'm making sure that we are set for all of our bills for the month. I have my little planner, and there is an expense tracker and budget section of it. So I just was going through, I took care of paying the bills that were due today, and then we will, you know, take care of everything else. Oh, and then I need to edit the TikTok that is supposed to go up, so we will see how that goes. Okay, we have done everything we need to do this morning. It is 7:05 now. I am going to start reading now so I can get some of my book in. My like biggest tip, if you time block, I would recommend, I go into my phone and I have alarms for like literally every time. It's kind of ridiculous. You don't have to do that, but I set an alarm for when I'm supposed to be finishing one time block section and going to the next, because I feel like then it's like a stark reminder of like, okay, I need to stop. Especially when it comes to things like reading and stuff, because otherwise it's really easy to be like, no, I'm gonna like give myself a little more time, I want to finish the chapter or whatever. But like in this situation, we have like 3 appointments this morning, which is kind of insane. So our first one is at 9 o'clock. We're doing like a pediatric prenatal appointment where we're meeting with a potential pediatrician and just like going over what like looking after birth would look like. So that's at 9 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock is when I'm going to start getting ready. And then at 11, I'm meeting with a disability insurance company. And then at noon, we have our coaching session that we normally do on Fridays, but her kiddo was sick, so it got moved to today. And then this evening, I have my like group call at 6, and then I have my last birth class at 7. So it's going to be kind of like a busy but like sporadic day where like we do something and then we have some downtime, and then we do something and then we have downtime. But I have time blocked to fill most of that downtime. So 7:07, that gives me about 50 minutes to get working on my book again. So we're going to get going. I'm currently on chapter 23, page 281. I've been listening to the audiobook while I read. So I'm listening at 2.75 times speed, which is pretty fast, but this book is due at 1:30 on Libby. So I fear we're not going to finish it in time because I still have 10 hours left, but we are making good progress. I'll just jump over to listening on Spotify once I run out of time. I just would like to get as much time on the Libby as possible because obviously Spotify, I don't know if you guys know, but for audiobooks, they like only give you a certain amount of hours per month. So I would like to do as few hours on Spotify because that's where Charles and I are also listening to our audiobook, and so I don't want to like run out and have to buy more. But let's do it. We are back. Obviously we look a little different. It is now 10 o'clock, 10:08 to be specific. I am trying to be responsible because all I want to do is read my book. I'm 75% done. I have 5.5 hours left, and all I want to do is sit here and finish the book. But I do have things that I need to do, so we are going to do those first and then hope that I have time later in the day to keep reading. So the first thing that I need to do is I have another meeting at 11, which I really like kind of don't want to do, but we will do it anyways. And before then I need to film the last part of my July reset, which is going over my goals for the month of July. So we're gonna film that really quick, and then I need to edit that video so I can get it up today, because today is the day for that. And hopefully I can knock all that out in the next 50 minutes. We will see if that happens. Probably not, but worst case I will just finish up the editing and uploading after the meeting. I don't think the meeting will take that long. We'll just have to see how it goes. And then yeah, the next meeting after that's at noon. So that's kind of where we're at. We went to that pediatric appointment. It was so good. I got to ask all my questions. It was very, very helpful. So I feel good about that, especially now that we like have a pediatrician that we can say is ours when we like register at the hospital and things like that. So I feel good about that. Okay, you guys, we have finished Fourth Wing. Holy crap! First 5-star read of the summer, I'm pretty sure. I need to double check though. Yeah, no, this is my first 5-star read since April 11th.
Wow.
So, 107 Days by Kamala Harris.
Period.
And then I had one in March. This is my 5th 5-star read of the year. So, that's saying something, I think.
Which goes to the club.
We had our meeting that we had over lunch. And now we're going to watch Love Island because we did not watch it last night so I could finish reading my book. We are going to watch last night's episode so that we are ready to go. It's movie night. Every time I go on TikTok, I keep on like scrolling and then being like, no, I can't look at TikTok because I just know that there's gonna be so many spoilers. Like I already saw a spoiler of Anaya and Casey just like going at each other. So we're gonna watch, so we're officially caught up. And then I will go back to getting actual work done. Okay, Love Island is caught up. Movie night was going crazy. Charles's heart was racing. He is such a little scaredy cat when it comes to confrontation that even watching confrontation makes him anxious. But now it is 4:41 and I am back to kind of getting some work done. I just edited my reading vlog for the last 70 pages of Fourth Wing, and I put that up on TikTok. That's my my evening post for the day. And now I'm going to, Charles and I are gonna take Jasper for a walk at 5 because he normally we like to walk him a little bit later just because it's so hot out, but it's actually a little cooler today. So it should be okay to take him now, and it's like really overcast, so I think he'll be okay. But because we have our last birth class tonight from 7 to 9 o'clock, and we don't get back until like right when the sun is setting, so we'll probably take him for another like little mini stroll then, but we want to do his main walk right now just to like help tire him out before the end of the day. But I have 20 minutes until we're gonna leave, so I have 2 things I want to get done. I would like to catch up on my birth vibes chapter that I need to do today. And then I want to record my July TBR TikTok because that is gonna go up tomorrow. Because I don't work on Wednesdays, I try and like film ahead a little bit. So I'm filming all 3 videos that are gonna go up tomorrow today, if that makes sense. So I'm filming my like my daily vlog that then I like post the next day. I do that every day for the most part unless I really slack on getting footage. And then I am filming the July TBR, which that's gonna be my like second post of the day that I do at like lunchtime. And then the last one is going to be this birth class we're going to, because it's the last one. It's supposed to be cute. We get like a certificate and stuff like that, and Charles is super excited, so I thought it would be cute to bring you guys along on that. Yeah, that's kind of the current game plan. So we're going to do, I'm going to set up my tripod and get the video filmed first, and then we can do some reading. It is now 4:58 and I spent the whole time filming. I like kind of switched it in the middle because I realized when I was making my TBR list that it's like literally me being in the middle of 9 different series. I'm in the middle of 9 series. We'll let that process. Those are just the ones that are like on my radar. I am sure that there are others that I am also forgetting that I will circle back to eventually. But as of right now, there are 9 book series that I am working my way through. So I decided to go through and like split up each book into the series of like what progress I want to make on the series, the whole thing. So basically it just took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It's now basically 5 when we're gonna go on the walk. Charles just got done feeding Jasper. So I don't even think I'm gonna try and read. I'll probably just wait and do that tonight because after the walk, I might have a little bit of time to do it really quick, but I jump onto a group call at 6 and then I'm gonna leave the group call early so that we can make it to this class on time. So yeah, that's kind of where we are at. I need to go through, my little tip, if you're a content creator that talks about books a lot, I make basically a folder of all the books that are on my like TBR that I'm currently reading on my phone, because whenever I'm editing I like to pop them up. Do I still have a smudge? I feel like the past couple times I've edited I feel like there's a smudge on this camera, but then I like try and get it off and it doesn't do anything. So basically I make a folder that has a screenshot of the cover for each of the books, so that way when it comes to editing it makes it so much easier. So I'm using this July TBR editing as my chance to make that folder for the month of July. So I deleted all the books from June, and now I'm going to, once I edit the July TBR, I'm going to put all those into a folder so it's way easier for me to do them when I'm editing. So that's your little content creator tip and trick from me. I am going to wrap up this. I'm going to go get ready for our walk and then we will go from there. Okay, you guys, I'm literally standing in my closet because that's the only light that I have on in the room. It is 10:28 p.m. We got back from the birth class at 9, and then we went and took Jasper for like another like just 10-minute walk around the block to get last energy out. And then I got the rest of my work done. I edited the 3 TikToks that are gonna go up tomorrow, so they are all drafted and ready to go. All I have to do is hit post. And we officially marked everything off of our to-do list today. So it was a very productive Wednesday, but I need to go to bed because I have to wake up at 6. So if I'm going to get 7 hours of sleep, which I did not do last night, I need to go to bed by 11. So I have 30 minutes to fall asleep. So I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Well, finish getting ready for bed. I'm obviously like mostly there. And I just wanted to hop on and say thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the things, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.